Yo, what up everybody? Today I'm going to be diving into the backstory of Street Fighter characters. And I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite characters that only recently became playable in Street Fighter 4. And that's Gouken. Now if you're new, come subscribe real quick, and if not, stay subscribed. Alright, but enough of all that. Let's get it. So, Gouken began his backstory training alongside his brother Akuma. Yes, that Akuma. And by the way, can I just mention that they look nothing alike? Now, the two brothers trained for their master Gotetsu, and their fighting style was initially developed with the intention to kill an opponent. But the two brothers differed in training methods and the usage of fighting styles. Now, Akuma became focused on the killing aspect of the fighting style, and eventually became consumed by a Dark Ado. And he did this to embrace the Dark Ado because he wanted to be the strongest that he could become. Now, Gouken on the other hand was the exact opposite of Akuma. He actually wanted to embrace the peaceful side of the fighting style and remove the Dark Ado completely. Now, eventually Akuma became completely consumed by a Dark Ado, and he actually killed his own master Gotetsu and left the dojo. Keep in mind that his brother was there at the time, but he did spare him here. Now, after some time has passed, so years later, Gouken mastered the fighting style completely and actually opened up his own dojo, and he took Dan, yes, he took that guy as his first pupil. However, he soon learned that Dan's motives was only for revenge to defeat Sagat, and Sagat actually killed Dan's dad, which is kind of sad. And Dan just wanted to get revenge on him. But Gouken couldn't take him as a pupil if he was just gonna seek revenge, because then he would be kind of the same thing as Akuma and be consumed by a Dark Ado. Now later, Gouken offered Ryu, and later took Ken as his pupil, who was actually sent from America. And one day, Akuma came to the dojo to fight Gouken, and this is when Ryu and Ken were still kids, and Gouken gave him the, you know. And Akuma, you know, being the person that he is, actually begged for Gouken to kill him. But of course, Gouken didn't, because that's not what Gouken's really about. So after years go by, and Gouken actually told Ryu and Ken to travel the world to both become both better fighters and just people in general. And of course, Akuma appeared again for the second and final fight between the two brothers, and eventually gave Gouken the it's kind of sad, but and yes, he died to his own brother. Or did he actually, as he was actually in a coma, a very, very deep coma. And he later awakens in Street Fighter 4, and the story continues from there. But yes guys, that's Gouken's story, the master of Ryu and Ken. Most people don't really know about Gouken in general, but I was happy to see him in a fighting game in Street Fighter 4. But yeah guys, thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next time. Deuces. 面白い相手に巡り合うた。